This is some carrots and some beets and just a few radishes left in the weeds down there that I've got to harvest. I lost this whole bed to weeds last year because I've got just prolific chickweed and nettles that like to grow up. This year I was able to stay ahead of them, but right now I'm thinning the beets. So you can see I've removed the extra beets here, giving them about enough space to grow. And my daughter planted them, and I'm just removing some chickweed and extra ones, but when we plant them, we drop them in a furrow and cover it up, and it's really easy to get several seeds in one spot. So you can see right here there's several, so I'm just going to gently remove the extra beets until there's just one there. And you can imagine about the size of beet, it takes up several inches as it gets bigger. So here's a really big thicket of it. I think I'll leave the two on the outside, so we'll just go in the middle and I'll start pulling them up. That one was making a little beet right there. Take the chickweed out. It will grow back anyways, but I'll remove what I can just to give these beets more light and water. Oh, here's several right there. You want to be real careful not to pull both out, because if you pull both out, then you won't have one big one. But getting a pretty big, good line here of the plants that we want. Lots of chickweed coming out of there, and you can see, we're getting evenly spaced beets left in the ground. So they have space to get bigger. They'll grow funny if they're planted too closely together. They will not mature into good healthy beets the way we want them to. There's two, remove one. I think there's two right here, yeah. Tiny one there. And after that bit of work, we've got never-ending chickweed. But some chickweed's not a big deal. It's just if it gets to be so much that it's growing over the beet, that's too much. A nice line here. Is there two there? Nope, that's just one nice one. These are red beets, and then down here I've got some golden beets I'm going to thin next. And you can see lots of chickweed and close together beets. Kind of a nice meditation to weed, but if you got a busy schedule, you're trying to get a lot done, it can be time consuming. The weeds grew up over the top of all this stuff last year and choked it out. Go two out of there. There's 2 more left. 1 more out of there, and now there's 1 left. And you can see there's a small one right there that's getting overgrown by the chickweed, but this one will grow up like the large ones if we weed around it and give it a chance. Would probably be a better shot with a tripod, but just doing some shaky cam. That 2 right there. I think that's 2. Yep, 2 little ones. Even 2 little ones, one will block the other one from reaching its full potential. So I'll get the extra one out of there. Get all the chickweed out of there. You can eat chickweed too. In a salad. I prefer spinach or lettuce, but you can eat chickweed. So there's 1 several rows of nice thinned out beets. They'll grow some more weeks, and then they'll be nice big juicy beets. And that is how you thin and weed a beet patch. Similar for these carrots down here, they've been pretty weeded, but they need to be thinned. I'll be pulling out the extra carrots. They can be spaced closer than a beet, so they're not as large around as a beet. And right here, set this down. That is a colander of beet greens. You just rinse the soil off of that and steam it for a few minutes, and they're delicious and sweet, you know, tender microgreens, basically super high in vitamins and really delicious. So when your garden's just kind of starting out in the spring and you don't have a lot of things to harvest, some thinnings like this is a super delicious treat. Thanks for checking out my garden. Please like and subscribe if you're interested in seeing some more of my Alaskan gardening tips.